Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with, like promised, another first impression video. This is going to be on one that can be found on Funimation. I think those are the ones that have the license for this one. It's going to be how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Now, I actually have seen quite a bit of light novels on it. I want to say at least 6 or 5 volumes. Maybe even more, but it's one that I've wanted to pick up, never did pick it up, so don't know much about it. Genre-wise, I would say that it falls into magic, probably romance. There's definitely fantasy there with a little bit of another world vibe. Now, through a little research on my anime list, it does rank it also as an action, military, and also a harem anime. So don't know how all that's going to work out yet. The harem, I kind of can see it. The action, military, there wasn't really much of it in the first episode, so I'll see if they actually add more to it or not. So it is promised only 13 episodes currently, so one season. Don't know if they'll renew it, if they continue it. More than likely they're going to renew it, but probably not continue it. So before anything else, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is no giveaway happening. I was about to say there's a giveaway, but no, there's no giveaway happening, unfortunately. I did have some packages returned, so I send them back with hopefully corrected stuff. So hopefully you guys are receiving your stuff. Also, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't really have a goal right now, just because I am still in the process of moving. This is not really the room that I'm going to be recording it. So this is just a temporarily setup that I set up for you guys. So anyways, still in the process of moving, so hopefully that happens in the next few weeks. Also, guys, if you want to further support the channel, then you guys can just follow me on social media and check out my other first impression videos. I have one more from this season, quite a bit of others of previous seasons if you want to see other first impression videos, and quite a bit of them being planned out already for the rest of the week. So you guys will see quite a bit of stuff coming out this week. Make sure you don't miss it. Other than that, guys, I have nothing else for you guys other than let's talk about this series. Again, this is kind of an Under Life series. We meet our protagonist, Kazuya, and essentially he was living with his grandfather. Grandfather told him that he needs to basically make a family, and that's going to give him fulfillment in his life. And then his grandfather died, and Kazuya was in the works of basically bettering himself as a person, and he was summoned into this world. And the king in this world, essentially, he is horrible at leading his kingdom, so much that he essentially tells him that he didn't really summon him to be a hero, but to sell him off to another kingdom that they basically owe money to, because they have this big debt against them. And he's like, okay, you're gonna sell me off and that's your solution? And he's like, well, for now, eventually we're gonna have to figure out other solutions. And Kazuya kind of controls the whole situation and says, okay, how about you let me figure out the finances, and that way you don't have to sell me off. You can use me as your hero. And there's this prophecy that they mention that he uses in his advantage, that eventually he's going to be someone who runs this revolution that's going to help their kingdom grow and be a better kingdom. So Kazuya basically puts this whole financial issue crisis in his own hands, and he essentially starts rebuilding this kingdom in a mindset of, we're gonna make some cuts, some changes, and eventually the king comes down from his throne and says, you're the king now. So Kazuya becomes the king, and the king even makes his daughter his future wife. So they're now engaged. Up to this point, we haven't met the daughter, and then eventually we do meet her, and she is in a military suit, and her name is Alicia. And Alicia is, I'm gonna guess, another main character. She shows up. Obviously, she's confused. Like, Dad, what's happening? Why am I hearing that you're not king anymore? Why are you so chill about it? Like, what's going on? And so he goes and explains to her, like, the hero is doing such a good job at running the kingdom. We just made him king. So they basically clean their hands out of the issues and place it all on the hero. So she goes and talks to the hero and realizes the hero is not such a bad guy. He's trying to fix the kingdom. He has a goal to eventually not be king, and eventually what he makes it seem is make it into a democracy where the people choose what goes, what doesn't go. And he just temporarily helping the kingdom get back on its feet. And she obviously loves that. She doesn't mention about breaking off the engagement. He does, and she just kind of blushes all about it and doesn't really say much. So that's that. Now, while all this is happening, other areas of the kingdom and other people that we don't really know who they are keep popping up and kind of giving their own opinion about the whole hero situation. Now, personally, I didn't like that because we met so many other side characters that eventually I would assume will have their own episode. There were just, I want to say, 3 dukes that they showed, and then like 3 other girls that have some type of leadership that we don't know who they are yet. They just kind of were talking like, I think the hero is doing a good thing, or I don't think the hero is going to do anything. So I didn't really like that because, yeah, eventually they're going to be important maybe in the series, but it doesn't really, they didn't really give us anything out of that other than that people are talking about the hero. Now, that might be important to the story itself, but for now, it didn't seem like it. Now, harem-wise, again, I don't know why it's classified as a harem. The first episode did not give me that vibe. It looks like Kazuya is very focused on finances and stuff like that. I'm going to assume that as he grows the kingdom, maybe more girl characters will show up and be under his wing, which will eventually become the harem that we see listed on the genre here. But it wasn't a bad first episode. I like the uniqueness of it, how they're not really having him per se fight, which is another thing. It's classified as an action military. There wasn't much fighting. He is doing his best to fix the finances with whatever he has, and there wasn't really fighting into it. Now, maybe in the future with the Dukes look pretty powerful. There'll be some fighting there, but it didn't really seem like he was into the whole I'm gonna fight to get what I want. So we'll see what happens. Personally, I like the uniqueness of it. I won't say it's the most intriguing so far. Well, it is the most intriguing because I've only seen 2, but I will say I don't think it will be the most intriguing from the season. So I want to give it an average rating of 7 out of 10. I think that is fair. Last I checked on my anime list, I think it was at 7.40. 2.43, something like that. So people are in agreement with me. It's more in the higher, lower spectrum, more mid-high than anything. So I think that's very deserving of this series. So we'll see what happens to it. This actually probably will be dubbed. So if it is, I'll wait for it to be dubbed and watch the entire thing dubbed. So we'll see. Guys, that is it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share. Let me know what you're watching, what I should be watching. I already started more episodes today that hopefully will be out tomorrow for you guys, first impression videos. So let me know. I know a lot of you guys have some animes that are coming out that you want me to review and give my first impressions. So let me know in the comment section. I will take requests. Obviously, you guys are primary when it comes to recommending me stuff. So thank you so much for that also. Anyways, thank you guys for the support. Sorry, been a long morning. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.